Kusawa tano is amachago olunaku olwaleero. It's Good Friday. I don't know if it's good where you are. Naye abasuubuzi bo embeera si nnungi because this Easter season the prices of foodstuffs have doubled, which has caused business to drag. And in much more stories to come, we also have a model who faked marriage to Zimbabwean vice president.
Yeah.
Yeah, nice. So you fake a marriage?
If I am with you in a relationship for like 8 years and you're such a person of a high status.
So she went and faked marriage certificates.
Like, if we are separating, I need to benefit. If
exactly.
he's dying, I need to benefit, like as a wife.
Here's the news and it starts now.
Coming to you live from Plot 249 Gaba Road. Hot on the heels. Fast, reliable and informative. Agagwira wo gasokira wano ngatibanagafuna. Agagwira wo 100.2 Galaxy FM.
Fast, reliable and informative. Obatandikire wabanaye.
The Easter festivities.
Good Friday.
Good Friday today. Walk of the Cross. Way of the Cross. Way of the Cross.
Okay.
It's what is happening. We've seen the Archbishop, Church of Uganda, doing the Way of the Cross. And it's just, in other countries, by the way, it's dramatic. In Philippines, you see people actually really dressing like Jesus, putting those things around their heads. So it's just showing that the way that Jesus took to the time he died. That time he was walking with the cross.
DJ Deno calls it Passover. Can you imagine?
Passover. Are you serious?
That's how much I suffer in the first hour. Amvuga speed mwana.
Way
of the cross, he calls it a Passover. Anyhow,
yeah, so that's what's happening. But while we are celebrating Easter, we're entering the celebration. Traders in several markets like Nakasero, where a reporter went, are saying business is dragging. Business is really slow, and prices have since doubled. And the reason why some of the traders are saying so is because of the fuel prices. They're saying fuel is up, transport has increased. Kati, we have to increase the prices as well. It is only getting worse. Now matoke is from 20,000 is now 40,000.
No,
a bunch, the ordinary bunch that used to be at 20. When you
is
go
at
to the
40,000.
butchers, that's at Nakasero Market. Butchers, 14,000. A kilo of meat is now 16,000. Rice, that used to cost 3,000 is now 4,500, 5,000, 6,000 a kg. So yeah, prices have doubled. Tomatoes as well, they're saying nenyanya, now you get one tomato at 500 in some places. So that is how
tukanga luli bitano mfuna akavera kalamba
akavera kalamba yose exaggerate.
Gwaliyo shopping awo. Feri
akavera kalamba bitano.
Kuchidonga bakuongeza n'ennyanya bakuteramu luli oluvunze.
Eza bitano.
I don't know. In Bere Jolly, you can reach out on 07102102. We are live on our YouTube, Galaxy FM/TV. Yeah.
Meanwhile, still on prices, Ramadan Govi PS Ministry of Finance, we said that prices are going high and there's nothing the government can do. That was yesterday when he was speaking to journalists. He said, we cannot regulate prices. That maybe this petrol station is charging fuel of this amount. We cannot come and say no. There's a threshold.
Nebuza kiri kimu ganaddayo
gagenda galinya. It's going to get worse before it gets better.
I believe there's always light at the end of the tunnel. When
fuel has increased by 13% in the last 4 months. Petrol
ganaddayo. You remember how soda used to be 300?
Yeah. Has it ever gone back? Once inflation hits, like, I think there's
Uganda, we have a tendency when things go up, they don't come back down again.
Everywhere.
Apart from transportation, especially in the festivities, it goes high and then it comes back down. But I doubt.
But still, even after the COVID thing, the COVID era, prices of transport to different places still did not go back to the original. So there's no way it can go back to the way it was before.
Things have gone up.
Yeah.
The money that the employees are being paid has remained constant. Abalandiro dibongeza sente jetudda by the before this year ends. abantu mbabasa kwetamu nk'emuguha
Mbagnakola atya?
like things might sus.
Yeah, things are going worse, I'm telling you.
That's what's happening. You can share your thoughts with us. Away from that, what agwan?
Let's talk about Rwanda. Rwanda has signed a deal with the UK to accept asylum seekers and immigrants. The deal
From
is
Rwanda?
worth $157 million.
What's the population of Rwanda?
Hey, not even the population, the country itself.
It's small.
It's small.
So it's saying, okay, guys, if people are coming from our country and
if people are trying to enter the country, UK illegally, they mean that many people go via boat from France, from several countries. Now, those immigrants, once they enter the UK, they will be sent, actually the ones who entered starting 1st of January onwards, 1st of January this year, are going to be sent to Rwanda.
Okay.
Rwanda. I don't know how full Rwanda is going to be. Kubanga, it's a small country.
Exactly.
Yeah, and the reason why, according to the Prime Minister, Boris Johnson, is saying that Rwanda is one of the safest countries in the world. And it has a record of accepting immigrants.
And they have very many women and few men.
Isn't that Uganda?
No, they have very many women and few men. And the women are extremely fertile.
How do you know they are extremely fertile?
Pamela. It is
if they were fertile, we would see a very big population in Rwanda, but we don't have a big population, even if they are fertile.
Do you remember things that happened in the 1995s?
The genocide.
Been able to reproduce. Yeah,
Really?
Yeah, so it's a good thing. You know that there's a country that is actually paying men. I'm not going to mention the name. It's not an African country, but there's one of those countries that pays men to go and marry their women.
Yeah, I heard of that country.
Nigerians.
Can you imagine?
But anyhow, being in business with the UK as Rwanda, I think Chiba Kolera.
But I think that should have been Uganda. Uganda accepts refugees like
you
we have an influx of refugees.
Remember the Afghan refugees? You handled them quietly. No one knows what happened after.
But we did it well. It was a good job, isn't it?
Exactly.
Yeah, I mean like Uganda. But I think the reason why Uganda was not chosen, because even some of the concerns are still more human rights issues, because some people were still complaining that Rwanda has also got a track record of human rights abuses. That is why they're saying.
But I want to believe that Uganda is the most hospitable country. Look at Kansanga, look at Kabalagala. There are more foreigners in these places.
That deal should have come to us.
Yeah. Manyaba Sudan abalimuno. Eritrea, Ethiopians.
We have like, I don't know.
Yeah, we are.
Congolese, Sudan, Eritreans,
exactly, which is a good thing.
Nigerians, Kenyans, like we are just a multinational.
There's only one thing that disturbs my mind.
Yeah.
With all the Eritrean chicks we have in this country, especially in these towns, you cannot see a half caste. They actually stand on the streets. And some of them bafuka baneko because you need to pass around Kabalagala at night.
They are strategic. They have how many of those kind of marriages have you seen, or unions, or relationships or something?
You date one chick, she comes with like an entire village of her siblings. That's the only problem. But anyhow, I don't know how conscious they've been.
And they know their culture. They are rich with that. They prefer family being together. That's why I'm saying
giving our guys some.
Because if I come with my whole village, if you love me, you must be able to take care of all of them. So you must be a rich guy who will be able to cater for the whole clan.
Let's talk about the hospital.
Yeah, Lubowa Hospital. Remember yesterday we were talking about it, how MPs were bitter, saying money is being splashed in the hospital, but they are not seeing any works ongoing. Permanent Secretary, PS, Ministry of Finance, Ramadan Ngobi, says that they have extended the commissioning of the hospital up till 2024. It was supposed to be commissioned this year, but because of failure, he explains the reasons. He says rain and the landscape that was difficult.
That's the reason why they asked for an extra 300 and how much billion?
It has told 314, I think.
The project was due for commissioning this year, though this has been extended to September 2024 because of the following reasons. Number one, the COVID-19 pandemic and consequent lockdown, which commenced in March 2020 until January 2022, caused further delays after heavy rains between September 2019 and January 2020, and this delayed the civil works on the project.
That's what's happening in the country. For more stories, you can check out our website on www.galaxyfm.co.ug na kuchitimba kwetu Galaxy FM UG on Instagram and Twitter and 100.2 Galaxy FM on Facebook. Pam.
Yeah.
So if you are a man and you're dating a woman who is the richest woman in the world, very famous musician, and she's pregnant for you, would you cheat on her? Let me repeat the question. If you are a man,
okay,
you are dating a billionaire.
Yeah.
The entire world knows you. She's more famous than you are.
Yeah.
And she's pregnant for you. Would you cheat?
Knowing men the way I know them, I think if I
cheat.
were a man, I would do my thing as a man.
Wow!
Yeah,
if you are a man, you would do your thing as a man.
Exactly.
So when your man does his thing to you as a man, don't complain.
This is 100.2 Galaxy FM. Zzina.
It's the number one swag station.